Yeah, so come if I greet everybody. Now the teacher, the talk. Okay, yeah, I want for put out this general announcement. I think the announcement will be very, very important. I want for announcement for Sokamiv. Say for people, then they get groups them for down here. That means the frontline leaders, the way they get boys them for ground. As we the camp go for launch grassroots mobilization front, I think the various leaders them they go try for declare their the area that way their forces and they yes, and make them make their forces them make they collaborate with the officials them as they carry out the launching from each LGA to LGA, from each constituency to constituency, quarter by quarter, family by families. Una so the thing it go it move like wildfire. That's how it is going. Yeah. So make the if even if an individual, because it look like some individuals and they out where they get boys and for ground. Yes. Now why they see the whole thing for down, no man need to respect the other person because they not get a chain of command. Yes, but if they allow book cam, if you get like two cam, then for the one cam, now another person, he don't send them gun. Then another cam, now another person, he send them gun. And each of the cam, the person will he send them guns. Now the person way then they pay allegiance to he. So for down now they need to collaborate. They don't collaborate. So now they take you see the struggle they you already. So why we would they put out this announcement? Now because we want clean the field, we want for clean the terrain, we want for as we carry out frontline we carry out grassroots mobilization front, we clean the field, we clean the field in the sense say we go with the with any group where we don't know who if the control arm, we will send out the group for any area as we move on. The group like get 200 guns, but if we know who be the person where it control them, and even if the person will know it and it be doubtful, he walk inside this revolution, he get question mark, we'll send them away. That's what we are going to do. Now the announcement that way, I put out this morning, because na morning time for ground zero, for Sokamiv. It's a serious warning. A person they out where get either two boys or three boys, because that is what is happening down here. Where they work for ye. They work for ye. They didn't even work now for the revolution. Make it make declare them, make the leaders them for the area where this grassroots mobilization they go with they do launching, which are between launching area by LGA by LGA. So as we are carrying out our launching, we would not like to work in an area where these boys are there and we don't know who own them or they belong to who is the one controlling them. We will not accept it. And they have to be answerable to the leaders of the grassroots mobilization front representatives. Yeah, so that they collaborate with them and work in unison. If they will only continue to take their order from Diaspora, we are not saying that they will not take order from Diaspora or Diaspora will not have anything to say with them, but their immediate bosses are those that will be heading grassroots mobilization front from any LGA constituencies. That is how we are working. That is a program that we have. So if for any area, una hear say the villager don't come out chase this boy them away. Now because they not be able to identify the boys them, and now because the boy them too, they know the work in collaboration with the villagers them. Because now the step that we take them. If they are too, if they want to prove weight, they will bring neighboring villages. We want to clean the grass. We want to clean the grassroots. We want to clean the base. If we have only 3 boys that are working for this revolution, it will be good and better for us than to have 5,000 people that 499 are thieves. It won't work. It won't work. So now the special announcement that way I don't put up is a Sokamif. If if egg of sea they get fighter, then let's say for Bamali, by the time they carry grassroots mobilization installation for Bamali, make egg of sea make sure they work hand in hand with those that will be carrying out that mobilization, because they are carrying it the day where they will launch them. Because before they want launch them, they don't first do a lot of underground work as we do them. Presently, we carry a lot of underground work, and once you hear say they want launch am for so place, no say as they did launch am, it just dey move na move, because a lot don be done for that place. We know where to accept make dem launch am for there, because we personally don approve the underground work wey they don work for there before we accept launching. We don just launch in the air, then you wan come down for base, you don see the flesh, you don see the veins and the blood, you meet na skeleton. No. We don't want to behave like what people are doing in Europe, forming groups to fight for our behalf when actually there is no base. We are starting here, and then we will be climbing. Anybody in the diaspora that will see the good work that we are doing, we want to support, can support, but we are saying that we are not asking one single franc from anybody in the diaspora. When you see how we are mobilizing and you want to back the mobilization front up, do it. Do it as your wish. Yes, it's not like we have come to take money. No. We are not taking one franc. We are not asking, we will not be calling town hall meetings to start asking for people to contribute. No, we are moving on together with our community. The community will take care, any community will take care of itself, because it's a good job. People are tired on the ground, and they need to look for a solution on how this problem has to be solved as fast as possible. It's a teacher talking. I hope the information somebody help is spread out. Say by the time we will launch grassroots mobilization front, any leader or an individual where he get the voices for ground, make it indicate where they did, so that mean the ground clean. Because we clean the ground now. If you not indicate them, anything will go happen for them, me man not cry. Anything will happen for any group for the boys and for ground where they not indicate people where they own them out there, they not indicate, they keep them quiet. Anything will happen for them, me no man not cry. Now the announcement that. And say me they admit any man out where he get boy for down or boy season for down, make it start arrange them, tell them how they go collaborate with the officials where they carry grassroots mobilization for their various constituencies. Because if they don't collaborate, then they are against, and that is where the thing will end. That is where the whole thing will end. Is a teacher talking.
If you read through Sipola's analysis of society and listen to him talk, the analysis of Sipola about society and how society functions, you will realize that the Amazonians are a very practical example, because you don't seem to gather your senses together to comprehend how Southern Cameroonians, how Amazonians have suffered for this long, and they have an opportunity to free themselves, and yet it is the opposite that happens. The doctorates, the master's degrees, PhDs, whatever, all jam-boxed inside. And so you look at the description of stupidity per Sipola's analysis and society. the different groups that make up, the components of that society. The professors, the doctors, the teachers, the lawyers. Despite all of this category of people, you see society being ruined because of that description stupidity, which does not mean foolishness. It's just a kind of, I don't understand. Ambazonians, Southern Cameroonians, how come that we have an opportunity after long suffering has been overdue, and then you have people who come in and they disarm children instead, supported by a majority of Ambazonians who come to this thing called government, supported by a majority of Ambazonians who support people that have embezzled money, people scammers who have been warned, Ambazonians have been warned, digimas right at the beginning of the liberation struggle. Father of the nation, I have done it over and over and over and over. How long did digimas warn Ambazonians about Sako? Even a landlord came out in Limbe to debunk what Sako was talking about. That he had churches all over, and he gave it over to whoever, gave it over to whoever, gave it over to his own children, wherever they are. Nobody knows. Ambazonians have lived and seen the level of embezzlement. It went on for over years and years and years. In those groups, they were the ones telling you. They were the ones telling you. And yet, we kept playing with the struggle until we have come to this. As they say in Pidgin, money finish, eye clear. Money finish, eye clear. You cannot free a people without money. Who caused the financial stranglehold that we're in now? Who caused it? Supported by who? Who are those running up behind? Government. What do you now have? What is wrong with us? The fear of Ayaba, the fear of the egg of sea, the fear of the ADF. That is what has scared people now. Not because there's no money. If you look at the level of embezzlement that has happened in the liberation struggle, I'm not saying that ADF or the egg of sea or Ayaba or whoever does not embezzle or did not embezzle. I don't know. But if you look at by and large, the ADF, the egg of sea, Ayaba himself, these are the people that have suffered the most. I have said it time and again. I blame, listen, when it comes to Ayaba, there are things I would disagree with him or I would not like about him. But when it comes about nation, when it comes about Ambazonia, I stand shoulder to shoulder with him. How would Ayaba be receiving my own message, myself, that people attack every day, calling me Ayaba, father of ADF or egg of sea? I want to relocate somewhere so we can fully do what we want to do for motherland. Just relocate. Let me move from the one location to another. Because one where I am, it is literally impossible. And he is aware of it. He knows. The majority of Ambazonians will understand. They will know. Why would this man not reply to me? There are people in the egg of sea. There are people in the ADF. I'm not there. But I can feel there are people in there who might have advised him wrongly. Or whether it is from him, I don't know. For whatever reason, I don't know. Power mongering, I don't know. Pride, I don't know. So the problem now is not because Ambazonians do not have money. Why are we refusing to support the Egg of Sea or support Ambazuna freedom fighters on the ground? Why? Why? When you look at those people who were calling themselves governments, look at the level of infighting, disarming, seizing materials, and so on. The level of killing of your children on the ground because of this thing is called government. And now that it is the ADF that is collaborating with all the other forces on the ground, are you saying infighting again? My fellow Southern Cameroonians, are we seeing it again? So, what is scaring us away from not wanting to support these children on the ground or even pay, monthly contribution or whatever they're calling liberation tax? And people go around asking for that of the nation. Do you accept liberation tax? Do you want people? 100% father of the nation, I prescribe it for the diaspora, not people on the ground. The people on the ground should be motivated by the huge acceptance of the people in the diaspora and the input financially. They can be motivated to willingly by themselves because I can tell you they want freedom. How do I know? Look back to 2017, how they rose up every corners of the southern Cameroons. Now they cannot talk because they are in the slaughterhouse of La Republic. They may even be wanting, supporting La Republic, not because they want it, but because they are afraid of their lives. Who does not want to be afraid that they will be killed? Who? Tell me. Just in the diaspora. How many of you have gone down to fight? Look at these children who have sacrificed themselves. I hear some people still calling OPT's name in the social media that they are linking with Ayaba and all of that. And these are some of the same people that mention Father of the Nation's names. They are saying this thing about phone. What have you got to talk about phone? Why are you not chastising those people? Why are you not disciplining those people? How do I discipline them? When it started, when phone were putting Glenn's picture, writing, talking about being a sex trader or whatever, for how long? You people on that Sokamif group, how long did they go on? How long? How long did Father of the Nation talk? How long did I try to reason these children together? But to no avail. Because you guys were there, you were fanning it because you want to enjoy. Now, these two brothers have been brought to a loggerhead. When for himself was saying that if Father of the Nation was on the ground, he would take me out. What were you saying? You were laughing, you were happy. This is the same person I have been fighting for. And you were still asking me to come and fight for. What do you want me to do? Fellow Southern Cameroonians, we don't change. Like I've always said, we don't change. We're going nowhere. The blacklegs have multiplied. They are in the majority. That is what I started this message with Sipola's analysis of society, the component of society. Foolishness, stupidity put together. That is what has brought Amazonian Southern Cameroonians to this point. Be careful, you're not careful. Election 2025, La Republique, colonial election in Ambazonia will go on smoothly. Freedom fighters, they catch some of these people with ballot boxes, with materials of election and so on, and they have to make video asking them to carry, is it sand or grass or gravel or dust or whatever, or ground, and put on their head and their video, and they're laughing. But when they bring the terrorist soldiers, they wipe out our people. Look at the way La Republic has killed us. Look at the children that are killing every day. So I see a dead body there, posted in a video, because he did not have 10,000 to give. The two others who had 10,000 to bribe, they caught them. Not because they had weapons, not because they're ambassador freedom fighters. Just like that. You don't have 10,000, they kill you. How long will you complain? That's what you like. That is what Southern Cameroonians are good at. Complaining, whining. But when you have the opportunity to free yourselves, you do the opposite. You see yourselves? This one looking down on the other one looking down on the other one. The same way La Republic looks down on us. Favoritism, tribalism, hate, man on man, friendship, all of these things that we are running away from the Republic, we have become worse with the same things. So who do we think will help us? Who? Masanga comes trying to even sympathizing for us. The same stupid set of Southern Cameroon attacking this man. You will be doomed. You will be doomed. And when you go back to La Republic, all of us, you shut up your mouth. In fact, La Republic has not yet started its own process of prosecuting you, us, everyone, fighting to go back to the same enemy. You stood up. Enough is enough. You had violent soldiers. You set them up into infighting, power mongering, position, hate. We have not yet freed homeland. What was this issue of power mongering for? Position for? You see how you destroy yourselves? The way forward, I have prescribed it many times. We need to meet, like it was in the days of the conclaves before Kappa was destroyed. What happened with the Department of Defense? Where did all the money go? Why would we not coordinate these children on the ground? When Ayaba and Akwanga started, if it is Ayaba and Akwanga that will take them to freedom, they better live with our republic. What qualms did you have with these people at that time? You say now Ayaba killed people, that's why they hate him. He executed people in public, which I also condemned. Executing people in public, things like that should be done privately, and only reports should be made. You have proofs, concrete proofs, that somebody is a blackleg. Do not kill anybody who is not a blackleg until proper investigation has been made. You make proper investigation. You keep the report. If such a thing happened, like that person has been executed, you put them out, and you make sure you keep a copy for independence to come, so that ambassadors can testify. There should be people on the ground who testify. That's what I've told people on the ground. Get some USBs. People in your community who are working with La Republic, the blacklegs, the traitors, the vigilantes, my country people, them, and Atanganji and so on, Atanganji people, and so on. GDR centers who are coming with La Republic, because La Republic soldiers do not know our bushes. How come La Republic is going into our bushes and staying inside our bushes? With whom are they staying there? Who are those taking them to those bushes? How do they know? You know some of these people. Thirdly, some of these things that have destroyed the liberation struggle are these people disarming freedom fighters, sending them to La Republic DDR Center. Ambassadors, we spoke and we spoke, they will not listen. The International Crisis Group has given you a report. The International Monetary Fund, the IMF has given you a report. People who are fighting for federation, for one Cameroon. You trust in these same people. How long did they speak? So now that there is no infighting on the ground, why are we afraid to give the money? Or if they give it through Ayaba. When people were collecting taxes on the ground, sending these children to go and stay in primary schools or in secondary schools that they're collecting, they should go there and pay taxes. The Republic will come there and wipe them out. You ask the children to go and stay here and there, they should be collecting taxes. Then send the Republic soldiers, they go and attack them and destroy them. Take names of freedom fighters, put out on the social media, they wipe them out. What did we think we were doing? Number is calling the name Babaude, Akaude, Alakaude. These two names I can never forget. Number say these people say he should go to Nigeria. They're sending him arms. Number say he had 200 or was it 500 soldiers under himself. Go and collect material so that you can go and arm the children on the ground. Instead, they wanted to kill him. How could Ambazonas, Southern Cameroon, not see this? How could you not have seen? How could you not have seen? You have leaders. When Father of the Nation speaks, people know he's speaking the truth. This is the fact. But when it comes to leadership, no. They prefer to go back to the Republic, pretending they were independent. Shame to you. Shame to you. Ambassadors, I am so distraught. I'm so disappointed. I'm so fed up. I'm so tired. I don't know what else to say. That we have suffered like this. And when we have an opportunity, we instead fight for power, fight for position, instead of freeing ourselves first. Now, what do you have? What else will you do? Everything. This one, no. That one, no. This one, no. That one, no. Yet, the struggle is going down every day. Every day. All kinds of strategies brought to you. Nobody wants to listen. All is everybody. They're just fed up. They're just tired. Go back to the Republic. If you see anybody asking for liberation tax, call B, call La Republic soldiers, call the gendarmes, call the police, call the bees. Do Ambazonians have bees? Do Ambazonians have gendarmes? If you are not a traitor, you are not a blackleg. You are referring our people to call the bees to come and kill our soldiers. Do you know how many of those Ambazonia freedom fighters have been killed in the past by the calling of these bees? They were doing it secretly, calling the bees. They started this thing on that Sokamev long ago. They are working with bees. They are working with people, like public soldiers, to call our people, go and kill them. Now they are saying it in the open. If you hear they come asking for money, go call our public soldiers, go and kill them. How many of them have been killed? Come independence. What should be done to you? Ambazonia, like I've said, they are now in the majority. Nothing will happen. In fact, they will be the ones to haunt us. Neither say more. Because you did not listen. Nationalists, I tell you, they will haunt us. They will haunt you to the gate of hell. They are now in the majority. What will we do? Cipola's analysis says these people are in the majority. You can see it yourself. You can see it, how the struggle has played out. You talk, talk, talk. You talk yourself to death. Nobody cares. All is they want to complain. Oh, La Republic, see what La Republic has done. See what did you yourself do? What have you yourself done? And what are you doing to this date? Shame on us. Les Anglophones. La République de Cameroon describes perfectly les Anglophones, les bêtes. Look at colonial administrators. They are now lording over Ambazonia, lording over Southern Cameroon. These are people 2018, 2017, 2019, 2020. You couldn't see, they could not smell. The Republic would tie Thomas Ngano, tie him to a hospital, chain him to the hospital bed, killing our people anyhow, burning them at home, burning villages, just massacring our people, even children. We saw all these things. We're instead fighting over power mongering, power and position. Shame. February the 2nd, 2025. Do what you want. Okay, let's see where we end. Do not come together. I've said we must meet. Meeting physically will change the game because people will adjust. Talking online, nobody is seeing anybody. After all, anybody can say anything. Useless.